The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else.
You can seriously never get bored of waking up to this view. This is our last full day today. We have to be up early tomorrow, ready for checkout at 10. If you're new here, I'm Claire. I keep forgetting to say things like that in the beginning of my vlogs. Like I said previously, this is my first vlog, so I'm learning. So any tips or tricks or anything you can help me with, please message me or put it in the comments below. Obviously, I'm going to be learning as I've gone. I've got more comfortable talking on the camera now, which is good. But yeah, let's get going and get started for our day. Today we've got badminton and glow-in-the-dark tennis, and I'm hoping to go in the swimming pool when it's all lit up in the dark. Obviously more use of the hot tub, and I'm going to have a little walk around, go to the outdoor centre, the activity centre, go around where the tree houses are and a couple of the other lodges to have a look at. We stayed in the tree house, was it January this year, and it's amazing, and it's really hard once you've stayed in them once. They are crazy money. It took a lot of saving to get there, but they are absolutely stunning. Okay, I'm going to have a shower and get ready to go. I walk over to the sports bit and go in the bar and get some breakfast. They do fried breakfast and all food over there as well. But just looking over here, I don't know whether you can see them. Looks like there's I think there's two of those there. They look massive. So I looked them up on the, let me zoom back out, my face is like, yeah, so when I looked them up on the map, they're going to be 6 bedrooms, so that's for 12 people. I think some of them are twins, some of them are doubles with bathrooms. I think they're only making 2 of them by the look of it, unless they're anywhere else that I haven't seen where they're making some as well. But they look massive. Yeah, it's really damp today with really fine rain. Not horrible, but a silly day to wear my hair down. Gonna look like a frizz by the time I get anywhere. But it's still really quiet, so people are either nursing hangovers or just out and about or just chilling today. So many little cut throughs from your lodge, so when you come in you'll get given a map, then you'll work out the best route for you. We started off going on the holiday going straight up, but now we come out of our lodge, go left and then right, and then it's virtually cuts off half the journey. Or if I said in other vlogs that we come in January and the lake, the boating lake where you can do some activities, was frozen over completely. I know we're still about 2 weeks away from the date we came this year, but it's so much. You can see I haven't even got a coat on. It's really not cold at all. So I packed like coats, loads of jumpers, thermals, everything. And apart from the first day when we got here, it's not been cold like at all. So we've been really lucky with this. You can see near every lodge there's bins, like recycling bins, those sort of things, so you can chuck your rubbish out quite easily. It's the calm before the storm tomorrow. These roads will be carnage because everyone's leaving at the same time or moving their cars to like pack all their stuff, then moving them back to the main car park. New guests are coming, so it's a little bit crazy busy, but it calms down after everyone's checked into their lodges. But unfortunately we're going home tomorrow. Bring your dogs here. There's special areas, dog play areas they're called, dotted about, and they're on the general maps. There also is these maps, so if you ever get lost you can find your way back to your lodge. So all around the parks there's bike stands, so when you get near to like the plazas or any sporting activities, there's loads of areas to park your bikes. You also get given, if you're hiring one of their bikes, you get given a lock, and helmets come included in the price that you pay for your bike. They're quite handy. I suppose it all depends on how far your lodge is, if you want to ride the bike or not. Tin courts here, they're a little cut through. To the sports bar cafe where I am going. Go and see how busy it is. There'll be loads of football. Shops are back open today after Christmas and everyone's out going to the supermarket and all the little gift shop. So this way is where the outdoor centre is, which I believe is where the quad biking is. There's some little kids Range Rover things that they drive around with. I think it's called little truckers or something. I'll look when I get over to the sign. I think there's archery, possibly clay pigeon shooting. I'll have a look when it's got the list of activities up here. I mean, there's laser shooting over here as well, but it might be a bit quiet because it's a bit overcast today and a little bit of rain, so there might not be any people out. People are out on the quad bikes. I've just seen them. See when we get over there. But that's the track here where the little children go around in the little cars. I think the parents walk around with them as well. Our lodges over there as well, so that's how close we are from there. Right, so down that way is crossbows, field archery, Robin Hood and Little John's archery, and target archery down that way. And then let's see what we've got here. So here is the junior quads, laser clay shootout, laser combat, off-road explorers, which is the kids' things I was telling you about, paintball, quad bike safari, Segway experience, target archery, Robin Hood and Little John's archery is straight on with the target archery, as well as the field archery and the crossbows. There you go. See the little cars just there. There's some children waiting to go on, but obviously I won't film them, but you can see them all lined up. Then they go round this track. Super muddy today, so the parents, if they're going round, are going to get caked in mud. This is the quad biking track here. It's quite large. I'll wait till some people go around so you can see. And then this side is the laser combat all along over this way. Where's it going? This camera's got to get used to this camera. Yep, so this is all the laser combat here, which looks quite good fun, but again, no one's doing it today because it looks rather muddy. Looks fun though. People doing the quad biking. Give you a rough idea. They're going to get so muddy. There's so much mud. Again, there's no segways up, but this is the meeting point just next to the quad bikes for your segway experience. Just there. If you're checking into your activities, you just go down there. You can also go in there if you want to book anything extra. Also some pictures of the different activities, and then obviously you'd know the website that you'd book it on. All looks good. All good. Looks good fun. Right, we're now going to play badminton, so I'm just walking back through the car park to go over to that area by the sports plaza. I think I'm going to have to stop at Starbucks because it's actually turned really cold. It was so mild earlier walking around in my jumper, and now it is so cold. What you do have here is also, turn you around, is electrical points for your car. So when you come here, you can register to park your car to charge it up ready for when you leave. And also, if you take a picture of the car park area, they're all animals, like badger 1, deer 2, things like that. Otherwise, it might become difficult looking for your car. You can do a drop pin, I believe, from your phone where your car is, so then it will alert you where your car is, which does help, because all these rows look exactly the same. And when it's checking in or checking out time, it's difficult to find where you put your car, because it's like a snake. You go all the way around and there's one gate that lets everyone in at a certain time, so everyone's queuing from there. So I never tend to park down the first or second lane. I go in the next bit, and that's usually the lane, not in every park, but I think in ELVEDEN, I think so. Then you're right by where the gate is to drive straight in. But honestly, people are queuing. When I came here before with people that hadn't been here before, they're like, what's everyone queuing for? And I was like, to go to their lodge. They're like, seriously, why are they sitting in their cars queuing? Because that's what we do, and everyone's excited about getting in their lodge and unpacked and settled. It's nice to then have a base on, so you can take all your stuff there. It's much better. But yeah, let's have a little walk over to the sports plaza and warm up with a nice Starbucks. This is what I was saying about the car park. So the gate that lets everyone in is here. So if you can get parked down there, would really help you out getting in and out. Not so much out because everyone has to go around the same way to the exit, but getting in, certainly, if you can park around here, be brilliant. Straight in there and off you go. In the car park, you'll see all these signs, so you can find the symbol where your lodge is and follow the arrows round, and that will tell you where to go when you first come in here. I don't know what this says. It looks like, it doesn't say not in use, so don't quote me on it. You might be able to post your letters. I'm not totally sure though. And then obviously an old-fashioned phone box there. Right, so let's follow this round and go back to the plaza. This way to the Village Square, guest services, first aid centre, sports plaza, subtropical swimming and cycle parks. All the way down the middle. No bikes beyond this point. Obviously mobility scooters, things like that you're allowed to use. Got some lodges that you probably pay a little tiny bit extra for when you buy them, as in because of the location is good to have right near the main part. Again, this side where the hotel is as well. Starbucks is acquired. Gingerbread latte, as I don't know how much longer they will be around for, and a polar bear cake pop ready for badminton. these lodges here, the opposite side in Ash area, the opposite side to where we're staying, I believe they've got saunas in there and games rooms, but not the hot tub. So look in the description when you're obviously booking your lodge if you want the extra bits, or just you don't want any of those sauna, hot tub, steam room, things like that. Obviously some accommodation you get en suites in for all of the rooms, and then some again you don't, but sometimes the only difference is obviously the extra bathrooms and the TVs in every room. Not all lodges they might just have one family bathroom and the main bathroom has a TV in it, and then the other bedrooms share a bathroom and then don't have TVs. But it all depends, like you're out and about a lot of the time, so you might not be worried about having TVs in your rooms. You've got one down in the lounge and so forth. I mean, I've switched mine on once, but I think that everyone in the whole of Centre Parks was watching Gavin and Stacey, and I think it all crashed. So that was quite funny last night. But yeah, I quickly went on my iPad and watched it on that. But yeah, a lot of the time, especially in the summer, you're more out and about doing activities and stuff. So extra things like hot tub, steam rooms, saunas are not a thing that you really need. But other people who want to spend more time in the lodge might want the extra luxuries, I suppose. Walking down to show you the tree houses before it gets dark. They do look pretty at night, but then you can't really see them that much. There's 4 of those. Again, we stayed in one in January for a special birthday for my son, and they are absolutely amazing. But obviously we came Monday to Friday when the children were at school, so we were able to get it quite a bit cheaper. I looked at prices for a week near Christmas time next year, and you're looking at well over £10,000. But then they do sleep 8 people, so if you divide it up between everybody, it might not be as much of a push between everyone. It's not as bad. The trouble with the tree houses, they're quite far out, but there is ways to make shortcuts through the other lodges back to the main plaza, which we found when we were here. You also get to check in at 2:00 on the tree houses, and you can drive when you come in to Centre Parks. It does say tree houses and water lodges straight on, so you can skip the long queue if you're nearer the 2:00 mark. So we're heading to the tree house. So we're going to walk down here, going past some of the other lodges. It's hard to say which type some of these lodges are, but I tend to think the ones like these, let me zoom in, are the older ones. And well, not so much older, but maybe they might be the two bedroom ones, which they've got the one bathroom and the one TV in the main room, I'd imagine. This camera is so funny to get used to, and then just when I get used to it, I'll probably going home. But it's a lot lighter to use. But again, I'm not doing these vlogs I'm doing them so I can look back on my memories. They're not always going to be factual with I try and, always say if there's something that I'm not 100% sure about, then obviously check, certain things. But like I said, it's to look back on years, on holidays that me and my son have both been on together. And it's always nice if I haven't been for Centre Parks for a little while and I want a quick little refresh, I can obviously look back and see if there's any information on the vlogs that I've put. So I'm looking forward to June to stay in the Water Lodge, which I'm really looking forward to that, especially in the summer months. So hopefully it would be nice to look out. I mean, it's a really, really foggy day today. If I walk over here, let's get out of the way of the car first. I walk over here, I'm not sure whether it's going to pick it up. Let's see if I can zoom in. Very foggy today, but still, it was colder earlier. It feels like it's a little bit milder now, but as you can see, no one's out on the lakes, or the lake, sorry, and you can see just the side bit of the water lodges over there as well. Walk around also, you can see that we were in ash, we're now in cedar, where we've been walking around into different areas. And then on your map, when you're thinking about booking to come to Center Parcs, you can see then the areas you're booking in, and if it's too far away, you want to be closer to the plaza, that's a choice you can do when selecting your lodge in the booking process, which is handy to know. Gingerbread inflatable man there. Someone else has decorated their lodge for Christmas, which is really cool. Some lights there as well. Everyone has really gone to town with all this decorated. It's lovely. The thing to note also is when you're driving your car around here, it does say the speed limit is 10 miles per hour. Obviously, because there's kids riding bikes and people walking and animals and stuff like that. So obviously be careful and be aware that there is speed restrictions when you're driving around, which most of you people would use their common sense and know anyway, but just in case, that is the limit driving around Center Parcs. More big decorations there, reindeer and Father Christmas. They've got some Christmas lights in their windows. It's really, really cool. I do think that these people maybe have been before, so they know they can do this. I may have said this on another vlog, but I think these people come every year because it seems like they've got a right proportion for their lodge and, you know, things like that. But it's definitely something I would do if we come again at Christmas, which I'm seriously thinking about. If you get a come back soon offer, I think you have to book within 30 days of leaving Center Parcs, and you get like a £50 offer. And I think they've changed it now that you might, if you do it early enough, you also get, I think if you're booking, obviously without using the comeback offer, from what the TV said yesterday, you get £40 off your booking. Don't quote me on that, but that's they're definitely doing a new thing. But when I see it come up on the TV again, I'll have a look properly and then let you guys know. But it's definitely worth booking early if you can. Plus, you know that you can always get all the activities you want, because during the summer a lot of the stuff goes quick because it's nicer weather to be doing things like tree trekking and things like that. Another sign, we're going towards Pine and Treehouses, and up there to the right is Maple Oak car park and the exit. I believe now these are the outside ones of Center Parcs. The Pine area, I can't see any more behind that, and I know that the Treehouse is right on the edge of Center Parcs as well, so there's no further out we can go because I can see there's like fencing, which is obviously someone else's land the other side, or it's Center Parcs' land, they haven't built on it yet. But Pine, this side round, I think I'm at 219 around that area, is the outside where I'm walking now to get to the tree houses. When you're having any trouble with your lodges, as in something is not working or missing or anything like that, you can always ring up guest services and they'll happily come round and sort it out for you as well, which is really good. We had a problem earlier and they came out with within about 5-10 minutes, sorted it all out, all fine. Here, this is the sign down to the treehouse. So we're going down this road. It's literally just the 4 tree houses down here. It is a bit of a hike. I mean, it's all right walking down, but it's when you start walking back. But it's so nice, like staying in these accommodation. You can also, when you stay in the tree houses, you can park your car and leave them down here, so you can drive all the way up to your lodge. You can like you do in all the other lodges, you pull up outside your lodge, unload, but you only have to move them back to this little driveway bit. You haven't got to put them back in the main car park unless you want to. But then if you're thinking of nipping out to the supermarket or anything like that, I would suggest maybe if you're in a group of you, putting one car back in the main car park and then leaving the rest down here ready for when you go home. It's just easier to unpack your car up again. You've got all the lodge names here, and then you park your car in that line for when you're staying in the treehouse. Some people have left their cars here, which means by outside the lodges, which means they could be allowed to because they've got a special pass. But usually, for this lodge, which is the one that I stayed in, you park your car there while you unload and then move it back, which I presume these guys have done. You've got your bike thing. So this one is called Walnut, which is the one I stayed in. As you can see, they are beautiful. They've got all the sparkling lights which look nice at night. And then
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
this one is Acorn, which I believe, don't quote me up, but they were doing this one back up, like new carpets and stuff, the last time we come. And again, bike racks there. And then, as you can see, they're really nice, very big. You've got your reef on the door as well, which I don't think you can pick up on the camera, but I love all the sparkly lights so you can see. Again, you've got this one here, whether they plan to ever make any bigger ones, I don't know. And this one is Chestnut, so 391. So you've got that one there. Again, your bike racks here. And spinning round, you've got the one in the corner, which I'm not sure. Let's go and see if we can see what that one's called. I think the cars are covering up the sign. Oh, that one is called Hazelnut. So that's tucked in the corner there. So again, you see the little corner bit over there. That is your part of the games room that you get with these accommodation that's separate. I mean, you walk across a walkway from the lounge into the games room, and it's got a little bar, massive TV, sofa, pool table. It's got surround sound, I believe. Honestly, it's really nice. I really would like to stay on like New Year's Eve, and you could have a few of your friends. Maybe they're staying in the treehouse or in another lodge, and they come down here. It'd be perfect to host a party. It's got a fridge in there. So a little bar, all the things you need basically for a party. So that's what we said when we stayed here in January. How cool would it be for like Christmas / New Year, things like that. But they are a distance to walk, but then you've got bikes, and they definitely are shortcuts. I had a bike last time when we came here, and I think I rode it once because it is a mission to get back up the hill. But they are, honestly, they're beautiful. If you can ever get to stay in one, go at the cheapest time, that when like out of season, when the kids are at holiday, there is deals to be done. Just keep and having a look and see the difference in the prices. If you guys stayed in the tree houses, what did you think of them? Would you stay in them again? Like I said, I'm staying in the waterfront lodge in June, so if you've stayed in those before, then send me a message, tell me what you think of those. The only thing that they haven't got that I like is the games room, but you've got the view of the lake, which is pretty cool, which I'm really looking forward to, especially with those balconies downstairs and upstairs in your bedroom. So I'm really looking forward to that. Funny though, because when we stayed in the treehouse, the amount of people, like I just did, that walk down and have a look, that's the only way you're going to see whether you want to book them for another trip or just be nosy. I think I went out on the balcony and one lady shouted out, she was like, "Is that the one with 4 bedrooms?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "And the hot tub?" I was like, "Yeah." And in here we were like, maybe we should give little tours, because everyone really wanted to have a look at them because they are so lovely. So yeah, that was quite funny, to be fair.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride. Ooh, got to be you. So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Light me up, can't get enough. Take your time, just do it right. We will rise to the skies.
So here you have the drop, which my son did. I can't remember if it was in January or in the summer, but obviously that bit there goes into a inflatable massive pillow, and there's 3 sections that you can jump from. You start at the bottom, you have to prove that you're obviously able to jump properly, and that's the top one. Good fun. I couldn't do it, and then where are they? Just down there, I don't think you can really see them, is the back end of the little kids tree trekking, because there's 2 levels. Let's have a look if we can see. Yeah, you've got the start of the higher one here, which I never thought I could do, but I did do it. Then it ends with the zip wire at the end. I'm not sure if this is closed today or it's dark now anyway, but really good fun though. So that is the aerial adventure there. There's a bit of a description in the action challenge. So a height guide here of what you're able to do, which is helpful. You've got the little little children's one here also. I think that really little children can do. There, which is pretty cool. When I get round to the front of it, I can tell you what it's called. Yeah, so it's called Mini Trek, which is pretty cool. And also over here, if you were going to the swimming pool or the Enchanted Village, you've got a massive bike park here to park your stuff, all the sports bar, lots of the indoor stuff, badminton, all of that. You can park here and just walk through the pathway up there, which is there, the little woodland village there. Or to get lost, there's these information boards here. It's the whole map of Centre Parks and the areas and all the lodges and cafes, restaurants and all the sports. So you can see that. You can just have a look at the map here. Like that. You can see all the sparkly lights. Be interesting to see whether these lights are up in June when we come. Obviously the ones around there here, whether they take it all down ready for next Christmas or the build up to Christmas and New Year. Pancake House, which is just by the side of the lake where all the water sports are. Very misty lake. It's quite big there as well. It seems to be really popular here, and you can go in times of breakfast, lunch and dinner, whenever. Never a right time for pancakes, I suppose. One thing we haven't done is played mini golf, which was in there over there. You can't really see it, but I suppose I'm not sure. I haven't seen anyone walk up there to go there, so I'm not sure it's open, to be honest. But that would have been quite good yesterday, where it was so mild. But I completely forgot. No matter how long you come for, you always seem to miss bits out, and you always think you've got enough time. But then you're like, oh, we're going home tomorrow. But yeah, sorry if I'm a little bit out of breath. I've been walking loads now, going down to the treehouse, but it's past Starbucks. I don't think I could. I know I love a Starbucks, but I don't think I could have any more today. I do like the way they are all at Centre Parks, all the Starbucks. It's always nice to, when you want a hot drink, you can either sit in or take. I mean, the one in the plaza, I think it's got a little bit out the front that you can have your drinks, and this one's got the view of the lake, which is this time tomorrow. You have that problem, you look forward to something so much and then it's gone so quickly. It just means you have to book another trip to come back and see what else is new. Everything is new every time. Something's always new. When we come here, more lodges, something's been built. Oh, I miss this walkway path. Has any of you guys stayed in these lodges before? I like the idea that the balconies are nice to sit out, especially the back ones. Right, the two youngsters have gone for their spa, and I'm going to go and watch the end of the Southend United game. Look how beautiful this is. This is definitely coming up, staying up, sorry, if you're coming in January. Well, it was last year, because we come in January around the 18th sort of time for my son's birthday, and these lights were all up then still, but they're really, really very pretty, and it does help you see where you're going as well, even though there's little lights. But this is just, yeah, I just love it. Walking over to the sports plaza area again. We're going to play some glow in the dark even, table tennis, and then my niece and my son are going out for dinner at Bella Italia, so I'll get them to I will insert some pictures of what they had eaten and their menu, and I'll see you soon. Side note, my legs are killing me from walking today. I did quite a long walk, probably for well over an hour, walking down to where the tree houses are and some of the other lodges, but it's all good. Right, let's have a look around here. This Christmas tree is really pretty as well.
Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you so I'm letting go of everything.
This can be used as a squash court, but this is like some interactive archery game. You can see it's all glow in the dark in the bow and arrows. There the targets all around. It's quite good fun. Here we glow in the dark, so interactive squash, tennis, the snooker and table tennis.